There once was a young man named Jack. He lived with his mother, who spun wool and made clothes for a living. Jack was very lazy, and during the summer, he would simply lay outside, basking in the sun. During the winter, he would sit inside by the fire. No matter the season or weather, Jack never did work. This is how he came to be known as Lazy Jack. One day, Jack's mother had had enough and told him, "Jack, you need to get a job or you must leave my house." Jack agreed, and the next day he hired himself out to a farmer. After that day's work, Jack was given a penny. But on the way back home, Jack's penny fell out of his hand while passing over a creek. By the time he reached home, he had nothing. His mother was quite angry and told him that next time he should put the penny in his pocket. The next day, Jack hired himself out as a cowkeeper. He was paid with 2 bags of milk. Remembering his mother's advice, he put the bags of milk in his pocket. But by the time he reached home, all the milk had spilled, and there was none left for him or his mother. His mother was upset and told him to carry the milk on his head. On the next day, Jack decided to work for a farmer who gave him cream cheese as payment. He put the cream cheese on his head, as his mother had told him. But by the time he got home, the cream cheese was stuck in his hair and ruined. His mother explained that he should have carried the cream cheese in his arms. The following day, Jack went to work for a baker who paid him with a cat. Jack carried the cat in his arms, but by the time he got home, the cat had scratched him so much that he had to let the cat go. His mother was frustrated and explained to Jack that he should have tied the cat to a string and dragged it home. Jack once again found work, but this time for a butcher who paid him with meat. Once again, he followed his mother's advice and tied the meat to a string, dragging it home. However, by the time he reached home, the meat was covered in dirt and ruined. His mother told him that he should have taken the meat on his shoulder. The next morning, Jack found work with another farmer and was paid with a donkey. With much struggle, he hoisted the donkey onto his shoulders and carried it home. On the way home, he passed the mansion of a very wealthy family. This family had only one daughter who was unable to laugh or speak. She had never laughed in her life, and the doctor said she would never speak until somebody made her laugh. Her family was very worried for her. As fate would have it, the girl happened to be looking out of the window as Jack passed the house. When she saw the donkey on Jack's shoulders with its legs sticking up in the air, she burst out laughing at the comical sight. Her fit of laughter was so great that she immediately recovered her speech and hearing. The family was overjoyed, and the next day they fulfilled the promise of marrying her to Lazy Jack, who was thus made a rich man. They lived together in a large house, and Jack's mother lived with them happily for the rest of their lives.